Once again, we're looking at 7.4 using substitution strategy to solve a system linear equation, and this is part 2. So this one's a little harder. I'm going to show you two different methods. So here we have fractional coefficients. So first way I'm going to show you is how to solve it fractional, and then you can decide which way you want to do method 1 or 2. So once again, I see here y is equal to 1/4 x minus 5/3, so I'm going to throw that in for my y. So 1/2 x plus 2/3 times 1/4 x minus 5/3 equals -1. So 1/2 x plus 2/12x. So multiply it in and multiply that in, and here I get -10/9 is equal to -1. Keep my x together, throw that on the other side. So I get 1/2 x plus 2/12 is equal to -1 plus 10/9. You need a common denominator when you add fractions or minus fractions, so I will get a common denominator. Common denominator is 12 here, so 2 times 6 is 12, so 1 times 6 is 6. I do not need 1 here. And here, common denominator is 9, so -1 times 9 is -9 over top of 9 plus 10/9. 6x plus 2x gives me 8x over 12, or 8/12x, and this gives me -9 plus 10 is 1/9. I want to get x by itself, so I'm going to multiply it by the reciprocal. What I do to one side, I must do the other side. The 8's cancel out, the 12's cancel out, so x is equal to 1 times 12 is 12. 9 times 8 is 72, which reduces down to 1/6. Take 1/6 and I throw it into the equation. So y is equal to 1/4 times 1/6, because that's what x is equal to, minus 5/3. Y is equal to 1/24 minus 5/3. Once again, I need a common denominator, which in this case is 24, so y is equal to 24, and it still stays as 1, minus 24, and 3 times 8 is 24, so 5 times 8 is 40. Y is equal to 1 minus 40 is -39/24. Put these two in the other equation, so I have 1/2 times 1/6 plus 2/3 times -39/24 is equal to -1. So I got 1/12 plus -78/72 is equal to -1. Common denominator again. So here I get 72. And 6 plus -78/72 is equal to -1. 6 plus -72 is -72/72 is equal to -1, which is -1 is equal to -1. Now I want you to try this equation by leaving it in fraction form and solve it. Once you finish, then stop it and take a look at my way of doing it. So y, so I'm going to bring this over to here, so I get 1/2 x minus 4/5 times 1/4 x minus 3/8 is equal to -2. 1/2 x minus 4/20x minus 12/40 is equal to -2. Take this over that side, leave my x's on one side. Cross the equal sign, so it becomes the opposite, 12/40. The next there, common denominators again, when you're adding or subtracting fractions. In this case, it's going to be 20. So 2 times 10 is 20, so 1 times 10 is 10. This stays the same because it's already there. And here's going to be 40, so imaginary 1 times 40, so -2 times 40 is -80. Plus 12/40. And this should have been plus, which means this is negative, it's negative. Here I get 12, here I get 16, no, 6 over 20, and negative 80 minus 12 is negative 92 over 40. I want 6 by its, or x by itself, so multiply this by 20 over 6. When I do one side, I must do the other side. Cancel out, so x is equal to, now, instead of multiplying, I know 2 20s going into 40, there's 1 into that, so I get negative 92 over 6, which reduces down to negative 48, well, this should be over 12 over 6, which reduces down to negative, this should be 46, 23 over 3. So that's what x is equal to. So take that, throw in this equation, so y is equal to 1 over 4 times negative 23 over 3 minus 3 over 8. Y is equal to 23 over 12 minus 3 over 8. Need a common denominator, which is 24. So 2 times 24, 2 times 12 is 24. So 23 times 2, here that should be negative, is negative 46. 3 times 8 is 24, so 3 times 3 is 9. So y is equal to negative 46 minus 9 is negative 55 over 24. Take these two, throw it into the other equation, so I get 1 half times negative 23 over 5 minus 4 over 5 times negative 55 over 5 over 24 is equal to negative 2. Here I get negative 23 over 10. 5 goes in there once, 5 goes in there 11, 4 goes in there once, 4 goes into 24 6 times. So here I get 11 over 6 is equal to negative 2. I'll do that right. That should be a 3, that's 6. So negative 23 minus, oh, there's a negative and a negative here, this should be a positive. Negative 23 plus 11 is negative 12 over 6 is equal to negative 2. Negative 2 is equal to negative 2. Works. Next one's a little different, so play close attention. So this time I'm going to get rid of the fractions. I don't want them in there. So I'm going to get rid of the denominators right off the bat. So common denominator here is 6. So I'll multiply 1 half x plus 2 over 3y is equal to negative 1 by 6. Everything's going to be multiplied by 6. 2 goes into 6, 3. 3 times 1 is 3x. 3 goes into 6, 2. 2 times 2 is plus 4y is equal to negative 1 times 6 is negative 6. Do the same this side. Y is equal to 1/4 x minus 5 over 3. Common denominator is 12, so multiply everything by 12. So 12 times y is 12y. 4 goes into 12 3 times, so 3 times 1 is 3x, and 3 goes into 12 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20. Now take a look, I see I got a 3x here and a 3x here, so I'm going to bring this over here. So now I got 12y plus 20 is equal to 3x. These are the same, so I'm going to replace it. So now I get 12y plus 20 plus 4y is equal to negative 6. Keep the y's on one side, bring the 20 over on the other side, so I get 12y plus 4y is equal to negative 6 minus 20. 16y is equal to negative 26. Divide by 16, divide by 16, y is equal to negative 26 over 16, which reduces down to negative 13 over 8. Plug this into the equation, so I'm going to plug this into here. So I get 12 times negative 13 over 8 is equal to 3x minus 20. I'm going to reduce it. 4 goes in there 3 times 4 goes in there 2, so I get negative 39 over 2 is equal to 3x minus 20. I'm then going to get rid of the denominator, so I'll multiply everything by 2. So negative 39 is equal to 6x minus 40. Bring it over. So I get 40 minus 39 is equal to 6x. 1 is equal to 6x. X is equal to 1 over 6. Divide by 6, divide by 6. So there's my two answers. Plug it in the other equation. So here I get 1/2 times 1/6 plus 2 over 3 times negative 13 over 8 is equal to negative 1. Here I get 1 over 12 plus negative 26 over 24 is equal to negative 1. I'm going to change this into a common denominator. Common denominator is 24. So 12 times 2 is 24. So 1 times 2 is 2 plus negative 26 over 24 is equal to negative 1. 2 plus negative 26 is negative 24 over 24 is equal to negative 1. Negative 1 is equal to negative 1. Try this equation same way. Take a look at it. You're going to end up replacing a number and a variable with a number and variable and make life easier. Stop the tape once you've done it and pursue and see how I did it. Okay, so common denominator here is 10. Multiply everything by 10. So I get 5x minus 8y is equal to negative 20. Common denominator over here is 8. Multiply everything by 8. So I get 8y is equal to 2x minus 3. I see there's an 8y and an 8y, so this is going to replace my 8y. So 5x minus 2x minus 3 is equal to negative 20. 5x minus 2x plus 3 is equal to negative 20. That's popping on this side, so I get 5x minus 2x is equal to negative 20 minus 3. 3x is equal to negative 23. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X is equal to negative 23 over 3. This answer is the same as that one because the questions are the same. So let's plug this answer, this question number in for here. So I get y is equal to 1 over 4 times negative 23 over 3 minus 3 over 8. Y is equal to negative 23 over 12 minus 3 over 8. Need that common denominator, which in this case is going to be 24. Negative 46. 3 times 8 is 24, is 9. Y is equal to negative 55 over 24, 56 minus 9. And this answer is the same as that one, so I'm assuming the answers are the same. Last part we have to look at is part D. Part D deals with reading the question and then solving it. So, actually I'm going to pause the tape now. We're going to try this on its own, so that'll be it for this section, and then refer to 7.4 part 3 to answer the